In the midst of the glitter of the South Korean entertainment world, there is one figure who has managed to steal the hearts of millions of fans around the world. His name is Jungkook, the lead vocalist of BTS, who is known for his sweet voice, incredible talent, and charm that is hard to ignore. However, behind all his achievements and fame, there is one thing that has always been the greatest source of strength in his life: the unwavering love of his mother. Jungkook, who was born on September 1st, 1997 in Busan, South Korea, has come a long way before becoming the global star he is today. As the youngest of two children, he grew up in a simple but loving family. Among all the people who had been present in his life, his mother was the figure who meant the most to him. Since childhood, he has always been surrounded by the boundless affection and attention of the woman who gave birth to him. From an early age, Jungkook has shown his talent in various fields. He is not only an energetic child but also has an incredible spirit in pursuing his dreams. However, if there is one thing he remembers most from childhood, it is how his mother always supported him, no matter what. When Jungkook was a child, his mother often read him bedtime stories. Every night, he would sit by Jungkook's bed and recite classic fairy tales filled with life lessons. From there, Jungkook learns about kindness, sincerity, and courage. His mother always told him that dreams were not impossible as long as he had the courage to pursue them. Those words continue to be embedded in his heart to this day. In addition to reading stories, his mother is also the one who always makes sure that Jungkook grows up to be a kind and humble child. Although he knew his son had great potential, he never wanted Jungkook to be arrogant or feel superior to others. He always taught that true success is not only about achievement, but also about how one treats others well. When Jungkook began to show a serious interest in the world of music and dance, his mother was the first to believe him. While other kids may get skeptical reactions from their parents when they say they want to be a singer, Jungkook has their full support. His mother saw how passionate Jungkook was about music and dancing, and she didn't want to destroy her son's dreams. When Jungkook decided to audition in Seoul, he knew it wasn't an easy decision. He was very young at the time, only a 13-year-old boy who had to leave his home and family in Busan to pursue something uncertain. However, his mother never doubted his abilities. With a heavy but hopeful heart, he let Jungkook go, hoping that his son would find his own way. In Seoul, Jungkook's life is not easy. As a trainee, he had to undergo very hard training every day. Sometimes, fatigue and doubts come to him. However, in those difficult moments, his mother was always present to give him strength. Although they were separated by distance, her mother often called and texted to remind her that she was not alone. "Don't give up," his mother said whenever Jungkook felt like quitting. "I believe you. No matter what happens, I'm always here." Those words served as fuel for Jungkook to move forward. He knows that he is not only fighting for himself, but also for his mother, who has sacrificed so much to see him succeed. When BTS debuted in 2013, Jungkook was only 15 years old. He is still very young, but already has to face enormous pressure from the music industry. However, with hard work and perseverance, he managed to prove himself. BTS began to attract attention, and Jungkook slowly developed into one of the most talented idols of his generation. In each of his achievements, he never forgot to mention his mother. In various interviews, he often says that his mother is the most instrumental person in his life. He was also seen crying on stage when talking about his family. One of the most emotional moments occurred when BTS won a major award for the first time. While standing on stage with tears streaming down his cheeks, Jungkook in a trembling voice said, "Thank you, Yama. I wouldn't be here without you." Those simple words were enough to make many fans cry. They know that behind his fame and success, there is a child who still misses his mother's warmth. Over time, Jungkook became more and more successful. BTS becomes a global phenomenon, and he gets more opportunities to avenge all the sacrifices his mother has made. One of the ways he did this was by making sure that his mother had a comfortable life. It is known that Jungkook bought a house for his parents in Busan as a form of gratitude for everything they have done for him. In addition, he also often invites his family to vacation together when there is free time. Despite his hectic schedule, he always tries to make time for his mother. However, for Jungkook, the greatest gift he can give his mother is not material, but happiness. He wants to make sure that his mother is proud of him, not only as an idol but also as a child who always remembers and appreciates everything that has been given to him. Until now, Jungkook's love for his mother remains strong. On every occasion, he always showed how much he loved her. She often talks about her mother in interviews, writes songs inspired by her childhood memories, and even sings songs that describe how much she misses home. For Jungkook, his mother was not only a mother, but also a friend, mentor, and source of strength. Without the love and support of that amazing woman, he probably wouldn't be the Jungkook the world knows today. A mother's love is priceless, and for Jungkook, it is the most precious treasure of his life. No matter how far he went, how high he flew, he always knew that there was one place he would always call home: his mother's warm embrace. As time went on, although Jungkook's schedule grew and his popularity continued to rise, the relationship with his mother remained close. Not a day goes by without her remembering the woman who shaped her into the person she is today. On various occasions, he always took the time to talk to his mother, even if only through a short call in the middle of his busy life. Fans often see how Jungkook mentions his mother in various interviews. Even in the live broadcasts he held on social media, he often expressed his longing for home and his mother. "I want to eat Iyama's food," he said once with sparkling eyes. That simple phrase shows how much he remains a child in his mother's heart, although now he has grown into an adult man admired by millions. There was one moment that made fans understand even more how deep Jungkook's love for his mother was. During one of BTS's concerts, when the members were talking about their families, Jungkook suddenly fell silent, his eyes filled with tears. He admitted that over the years, he has spent a lot of time away from his family. "Sometimes I feel guilty for not being able to come home often," she said in a quiet voice. However, he knows that his mother always supports him, no matter what. As someone who doesn't express his feelings too much in direct words, Jungkook has other ways of showing his love for his mother. He once wrote a letter dedicated to her, a letter he later read out during a BTS special. "Mom, I may not say it often, but I want you to know that I love you very much. Thank you for giving me life, raising me with love, and never doubting my dreams. Whenever I feel tired, I always remember your voice saying that I can get through it all. I promise I will always try to be a kid that you can be proud of. I miss you every day. Thank you for being my mom." The fans who heard the letter could not hold back tears. Jungkook, who is known for rarely showing his emotions openly, chose the most sincere way to express his heart. In addition to writing letters, Jungkook also often expresses his emotions in music. As an artist who takes personal experiences as inspiration, he has written songs several times that describe his longing for home and family. One of the songs allegedly inspired by memories with his mother is "Still With You," a solo song that he released for free to his fans. In the song, she sings about longing and wanting to stay with someone who means a lot in her life. Although it does not explicitly mention his mother, many fans believe that the song has a deeper meaning, describing Jungkook's feelings towards his family, especially his mother. In addition, on several occasions, Jungkook also sang songs depicting the love and sacrifice of a mother. When she performed J-Hope's Mama in a concert, her expression showed how much she understood the meaning behind the lyrics. The fans present could feel the sincerity emanating from his voice. Despite his hectic schedule, Jungkook always takes the time to return to Busan whenever he has the opportunity. The visit became a precious moment, in which he was able to return to being the little boy pampered by his mother, even if only for a few days. Every time he came home, his mother greeted him with great joy. He will cook Jungkook's favorite foods, such as seaweed soup that is usually served on his birthday. For Jungkook, his mother's homemade food is not just a dish, but also a symbol of the love and warmth of home that he has always longed for. Not infrequently, he also spends time with his family in places they used to frequent. Sometimes he walks on the beaches of Busan, where he used to play with his older brother as a child. There, he could recall fond memories that made him even more grateful for his life. As an idol, Jungkook often experiences great pressure, both from public expectations and from himself. However, in every challenge he faces, he always remembers one thing: he must not disappoint his mother. In interviews, he once revealed that whenever he felt doubtful or tired, he would remember his mother's words. "My mom always said that I had to believe in myself, and that's something I continue to hold on to until now," she said.